Sometimes it comes from endurance, from intelligence, from the courage to stand alone. In today's video, we're counting down K-dramas with strong female leads. Women who shape their own destinies, challenge the systems around them, and refuse to be defined by anyone else. These are stories of resilience, control, and quiet strength. Let's begin. My Mister taking the #1 spot is My Mister, a drama that delivers one of the most powerful and realistic female leads in Korean television history. Lee Ji-yeon is not strong in a way that's loud or heroic. She is strong because she endures. Trapped in poverty, burdened by debt, family responsibility, and emotional isolation, she survives in a world that gives her almost nothing back. What makes Ji-yeon extraordinary is her resilience. She doesn't beg for sympathy. She doesn't rely on romance to save her. Instead, she moves forward quietly, protecting herself the only way she knows how, by staying alert, guarded, and emotionally restrained. Her strength lies in survival, in choosing to keep going even when life feels unbearably heavy, in allowing herself slowly and painfully to trust again. My Mister redefines what a strong female lead looks like. It tells us that strength doesn't always win battles or change the world. Sometimes, strength is simply choosing not to break. This is why My Mister earns the #1 spot, not because it's dramatic, but because it's honest. Hotel del Luna. Taking the #2 spot is Hotel del Luna, a fantasy romance anchored by one of the most iconic female leads in modern K-dramas. Jung Man-wol is glamorous, sharp-tongued, and unapologetically dominant. As the owner of a hotel that serves ghosts, she commands both the living and the dead. But beneath her confident exterior lies centuries of regret, guilt, and unresolved pain. What makes Man-wol truly strong is her complexity. She is powerful yet broken, cruel yet compassionate, and fiercely independent even when haunted by her past. She doesn't rely on anyone to save her. She confronts her pain on her own terms. Hotel del Luna shows that strength isn't about being emotionless. It's about surviving, taking responsibility, and choosing growth after centuries of self-imposed punishment. The Glory at #3 is The Glory, a drama that redefined revenge stories through a deeply controlled and intelligent female lead. Moon Dong-un is not impulsive or emotionally explosive. Instead, she is patient, strategic, and terrifyingly calm. After surviving brutal school violence, she spends years carefully planning her revenge, piece by piece, person by person. What makes Dong-un so compelling is her discipline. She never rushes, never loses control, and never seeks sympathy. Her strength comes from preparation and resolve, turning pain into purpose. The Glory portrays a woman reclaiming power not through chaos, but through absolute control. It's a chilling reminder that strength can be silent and devastating. Signal. At #4 is Signal, a crime thriller where female strength is defined by logic, persistence, and moral courage. Cha Soo-hyun is a profiler who refuses to let unsolved cases fade into history. Working in a system riddled with bureaucracy and indifference, she fights to reopen cold cases that everyone else has already given up on. What makes Soo-hyun powerful isn't physical force, it's her refusal to look away. She stands her ground in male-dominated spaces, challenges authority, and continues seeking justice, even when the truth is inconvenient or dangerous. Her strength lies in endurance. Years pass, people change, but her commitment to the victims never wavers. Signal shows that sometimes the strongest women are the ones who simply refuse to forget. Search. WWW. Breaking into the top 5 is Search. WWW. A workplace drama where female power takes center stage. Set in the competitive world of major internet companies, the drama follows women in leadership positions who fight for success on their own terms. They are ambitious, intelligent, and fiercely independent, never reduced to love interests or side characters. What makes Search WWW stand out is its realistic portrayal of modern working women. These characters balance career, relationships, and personal values without sacrificing their identity. They make mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward. This drama celebrates female strength as self-determination, the ability to choose your own path, even when the world expects you to compromise. Juvenile Justice. At #6 is Juvenile Justice, a drama that portrays female strength through principle and emotional restraint. Judge Shim Un-seok is cold, blunt, and unapologetically strict. She openly admits that she despises juvenile offenders, yet she remains deeply committed to justice. Her strength doesn't come from kindness, it comes from consistency and integrity. Throughout the series, she confronts morally complex cases that force her to question punishment, accountability, and the failures of society itself. Despite emotional pressure and public backlash, she never compromises her values. This drama shows that a strong female lead doesn't need to be likable. She needs to be honest, firm, and unshaken, even when standing alone. MR.SUNSHINE. At number 7 is MR.SUNSHINE, a historical epic that presents one of the most powerful female leads in K-drama history. Go Asian is a noblewoman living in a time when women are expected to remain silent and obedient. But beneath her refined exterior lies a fearless freedom fighter who risks her life for her country. She trains with weapons, joins the resistance, and stands firm in her beliefs, even when the cost is everything she loves. What makes Asian truly strong is her moral clarity. She doesn't fight out of revenge or anger, but out of responsibility and conviction. Her courage is quiet, disciplined, and unwavering. In a world dominated by men and violence, Asian proves that patriotism, dignity, and strength can coexist in a woman who refuses to be erased by history. It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Coming in at number 8 is It's Okay to Not Be Okay, featuring one of the most complex and polarizing female leads in K-drama history. Ko Moon-young is bold, sharp-tongued, emotionally scarred, and completely unapologetic. She doesn't seek approval, and she refuses to conform to expectations of how a woman should behave. Her strength is raw and often uncomfortable, but undeniably real. What makes her character powerful is honesty. She doesn't hide her trauma or pretend to be healed. Instead, she confronts pain directly, challenges those around her, and slowly learns how to grow without losing her identity. This drama reminds us that strength isn't about being flawless. Sometimes it's about surviving, setting boundaries, and choosing yourself, even when the world doesn't understand you. Queenmaker. At number 9 is Queenmaker, a drama where female strength is measured in strategy, influence, and control. This story revolves around women who understand how power works behind closed doors. The female leads are not emotional pawns in a political game. They are the ones moving the pieces. Calm, calculating, and fearless, they know when to speak, when to stay silent, and when to strike. What sets Queenmaker apart is its unapologetic portrayal of ambition. These women don't ask for permission, and they don't soften themselves to be accepted. They make hard decisions, carry moral weight, and accept the consequences without hesitation. This is a drama that celebrates female leadership not as an exception, but as a force capable of reshaping the system itself. Extraordinary Attorney Woo. Opening our list at number 10 is Extraordinary Attorney Woo, a drama that completely reshaped the idea of what a strong female lead looks like. Woo Young-woo is not physically powerful, loud, or intimidating. Her strength lies in something far more enduring: intelligence, integrity, and self-acceptance. As a brilliant rookie lawyer on the autism spectrum, she enters a world that constantly questions her abilities before she even speaks. What makes her character truly powerful is her refusal to erase herself. She doesn't hide who she is to make others comfortable. Instead, she faces prejudice with logic, kindness, and quiet confidence. Every courtroom scene becomes a reminder that strength isn't always visible. It's consistent, principled, and unwavering. This drama proves that resilience can be gentle, and that staying true to yourself in an unaccepting world is one of the strongest acts there is. Sky Castle delivers one of the most intense portrayals of female power in Korean television. Quiet, calculated, and devastatingly effective. Set in an elite residential community where status is everything, the drama focuses on women who control their world through influence rather than force. These mothers are not passive figures standing behind powerful men. They are the architects of ambition, shaping destinies through strategy, pressure, and social manipulation. What makes these female characters truly strong is their control over systems, education, reputation, and social hierarchy. They know exactly how to push boundaries without being seen, how to weaponize expectations, and how to maintain dominance behind polite smiles. As the story unfolds, Sky Castle exposes the emotional cost of this power. These women are strong, but not unbreakable. Their desperation, fear, and obsession reveal how strength can become both armor and prison. This drama redefines female strength as psychological authority, a force that doesn't need violence to destroy lives. Little Women. Little Women presents a very different kind of strength, one built on courage, integrity, and moral resistance. The story follows three sisters from a poor background who are suddenly pulled into a dangerous world of wealth, corruption, and political power. At the center is a female lead who refuses to stay silent, even when doing so would be safer. What makes her strong is not dominance, but defiance. She challenges a system designed to crush people like her. Every step forward comes with fear, doubt, and real consequences, but she keeps moving anyway. The female characters in Little Women are vulnerable, often overwhelmed, yet incredibly resilient. They don't win because they're powerful. They survive because they refuse to abandon their values. This drama shows that strength doesn't always look fearless. Sometimes it looks like choosing truth over comfort and justice over survival.